I'm ready.
And welcome everyone to the Mechanics Institute. I'm Abel Talamantes, chess director at the Mechanics Institute, and joining me is FIDE Master Paul Whitehead. And this is a Thursday evening, early evening. The Grandmaster Nick Firmian, FIDE Master Paul Whitehead arenas moved to Thursdays, and here we are with our first one on Thursday, because tonight is also the first round of the Thursday night marathon, which will start at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. We have about 42 players, which is pretty good. We got two GMs, two IMs, a FIDE master, a couple of national masters in the field, and a different format, different time control. It's going to be 2 games per evening now for the Thursday marathon, game and 35 plus 5. So, and we're going to be bringing the games to you live when we get started. But just like we did on Tuesday nights, we're going to have the arena prior to the Thursday night marathon for your viewing pleasure. And Paul, you've started your game. You're playing National Master Arun Dixit. How do you feel? How's been the week for you? Are you better
I'm
than
pretty
ever?
well rested. I'm better.
Just not than ever.
I'm trying to set some problems for my opponent. Probably is going to backfire. We'll see.
And we know probably some players are not used to a Thursday arena, so hopefully word will get around that we are new date, new time, but same people. And this Saturday at Mechanics, just a couple of days, we have our first in-person weekend event. 1 day event, 4 rounds, USCF rated, game in 45 with 5 second delay. And we got well over 50 already for that registered. So
For the what?
For the Addison Memorial.
Oh, tonight, on Saturday, rather.
Saturday. Yeah.
Wow.
And even I'm getting used to this again because it's actually been a while since I've broadcast. Because doing the live TNM, I'm pretty much in the room, and you've been handling that business.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm hoping for the best.
Let me. We have 6 players thus far in the tournament. The thing is that everyone's tough. Sacrifice and Crush is in. Dr. Banner, Travelux, Young Morphe. Young Morphe is always game for the arenas. Oops, I shouldn't have that up. How do I get rid of that? Oh, it actually doesn't matter because I'm not showing that.
Just trying to make it confusing here.
Masters try to complicate things.
They have nothing else to do.
And Nick has joined. So if he ends up joining, he's playing Stratus Junior. If he ends up joining the broadcast, I'll have to fix the cameras. Oops, there we go.
Well, I drew by a fluke.
Well, I mean, it's better than a loss, and you're getting back into the swing of things. So we'll take that as a victory. 8
Young
players.
Marcy. Oof.
Let's take a look at Nick's game over here. I
So
think
Nick is playing.
he is.
Hi, Nick. Is he able to talk?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think he jumped in to get into the tournament. So let's see. He's got to check his email to get into the Zoom. So we'll see. We'll see if he makes it. And see if we get some more players joining. It's actually rare that we have more players playing in the event. Actually, no, that's probably not. I was gonna say then we have viewers, but no, that's not true. Now, hopefully, we get a lot of viewers to tune in for the Thursday marathon because if you sort of like the pace of the G35 plus two games per evening, you have that same thing, and you have a lot of strong players, and they're going to end up playing each other. Lenderman's playing,
It's
Gadir,
fantastic.
a couple of IMs, including Elliot Winslow. Max Gadashlovic, he's playing. Nick is in control in his game.
I'm not in control of my game.
And if anyone is still interested in the playing the Thursday night marathon, you should click on this link that I'm about to put up there, because you get all the information for the tournament, but you can also see Nick won his first game. But you could also see the pre-registration list, and it's pretty impressive. It's one open section, 8-round event. So if you're still interested, you can still register. Judith will get you in there. So just click on that link and get in on the action. 4 weeks, 2 games per evening, 8 rounds, USCF online rated. Thursday night marathon. We got GMs, we got everybody.
We got everybody.
And Nick is taking on the Great Boomer. And the Great Boomer was not ready, so Nick gets a quick win.
Well,
so he's got a leg up.
I'm envious.
He's got a leg up. Let's see how Paul's doing over here.
Paul's making moves and hoping for the best.
Yeah. Nine players in the arena. Nick definitely benefited from a forfeit win. I think he's waiting on his next opponent.
Oh, what is going on here? I'm thoroughly confused.
So did you do any kind of chess in any way over the past week?
Yeah, I played a game of chess in Morro Bay on a giant chessboard.
How'd you do that?
I found out about it.
Like chessboard was it something that you were expecting to run into, or just?
Yeah, I knew about it.
Okay. Did you tell them? Do you know who I am?
I didn't. No, I just played one game, and it wasn't on the Morro Bay Chess Club meets once a week.
Oh, okay. It was at their club.
And it's out. They meet outside.
Oh, that's interesting. How many people do they have go out
there? There were a handful of players there.
Wow, very cool. Did they just say, "Who's this guy just walking up and thinks he could sit down?"
Yeah, something like that. You know, no, people were nice. There wasn't a lot, happening. happening.
Well, I guess the question is, how did you do in your game?
I won.
You won.
Amazingly enough, I actually won a
Good.
game.
It's got to
Boy,
be
this
fun.
is a funny game.
It's got to be
I
fun
have
to show
nothing
up to a
here.
new location and then just start playing.
I have absolutely nothing here. But neither does he, so.
Let me flip to your game here. Yeah, tough game. He's playing you tough.
Ahead on time.
I think Nick is joining us here. So let me fix that. What is up, Nick? There he is. How goes it?
Yeah, sorry for the late arrival, last minute issue.
No problem at all. As long as you make it and win. You have to make it and win.
And win. Okay,
Nothing
that
less.
sounds fair enough.
So Nick, you were at the National Open. Kind of, what was your take? Have you ever won the National Open?
I think he has. Maybe more than once.
Let's see here. I'm trying to fix everything here.
Well, my opponent blundered a rook, so that helps.
Well, that helps. There's no denying that.
I'm muting mine.
There we go.
Yeah, I won it a couple times.
Was Al Losoff the director?
Well, yeah, Alozov has always been involved, but it was Freddie Grunberg who was the man, who was the main force back then.
There we go.
Did you say Freddy Krueger?
Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger was the TD of the National Open. And speaking of which, talking about who's Limelight's Arun Dixit. Arun Dixit. So
speaking of Freddy Krueger,
one of our players, Sebi Suarez, took first place in the under 1300 section, but he only got to keep 40% of the prize.
And why is that?
And the reason is because he didn't yet have 20. He was still in provisional rating. And I guess there's some rule that says if you don't have an established rating, you only get 40% of it, and then the rest, the difference, gets floated down to the second place, third place, or whatever. So
that is just ridiculous.
Instead of winning $2,000, he only got 800.
Oh,
can you believe that?
What?
We just heard about it on Tuesday when he showed up. His parents were telling us, and Judy and I were looking at each other like, "What?" And it's
never heard of such a thing.
But that's just such a dumb rule.
Oh, I guess people are trying. Yeah. Well,
talk to me, Paul.
Is it about sandbagging? Is that what it's all
I'm
about?
sure that is sort of the motivation for the rule, but in this case, that obviously that wasn't the issue, but you never know. I mean, we know Sebi is strong because he's been playing online continuously, doing a lot of stuff at Mechanics.
I know. I'm proud. I feel very proud of him. He's taken some of my classes, and I'm always wondering, am I managing to teach anything? Yeah.
All of a sudden, his growth got stunted. He's going through the
Yeah,
classes.
do I, but also it's really wonderful that, wow, my opponent abandoned the game.
That's not good.
Not sure why. Okay.
Yeah, I need to get with this program too, because like I'm not showing the games yet. Let's go to Nick's game. Nick's got some figuring out to do here against Sacrifice and Crush.
Yeah, no, it was very good what he did. And
This is
I was trying to mute my Twitch thing, and he grabbed a pawn on me. Well done.
well, you got to rely on those distractions, right, to overcome the skill differential.
Yeah. He's a fine player.
And I'm trying to look this up because I'm not 100% sure, but if I remember right, the person that won the National Open or won the Edmondson Cup took first place on the tie breaks. Arthur Gould. If I'm remembering right, and I want to write some about in the newsletter if this is correct, but I need to go back to the video of the U.S. Cadet Championship that we organized not that long ago, like about 6 months maybe. And I believe
wasn't Andrew Hong one of the players too?
Andrew Hong was one of the players, but I believe Arthur Gould had a not so good tournament. Like for him would be a terrible tournament.
He was one of the underachievers.
Right. And I remember at the end when we had all the players sort of like log in, if it's the same player, I have to double check this, but I remember saying, oh, it's this was a tournament that just didn't go your way. And he had this like great attitude and he's saying, yeah, this wasn't, my best tournament, but, just keep trying to practice and improve and, the next one will be better. And I remember saying, that's actually like a champion's attitude. Like you have to do that, right? And just move forward. And wouldn't it be something if that was actually the same player? Because he played out of his mind against these strong players. I mean, there were over 20 GMs in the field, and an IM is the one that ends up taking it down.
Well, I mean, there were some strong players. Christopher Yu played, right?
Yeah.
As well.
He was there.
Very strong. Hans Niemann.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of names missing too, and like Jurgen Malinsky underperformed, I think.
Yeah.
There was a lot of the older players seemed to stay away, right? Where like Kudrin wasn't there, and Kaufman, and whoever all the old players were largely missing. Tarjan. Yeah.
I mean, it was full of these like young guns, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it was a little strange to look at the cross table in a way.
I was following a lot of the games online. It was kind of fun. So I went there on the Friday and said hi to a bunch of people, said hi to Judith, and saw a lot of mechanics players. Like a ton.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't walk to the hotel without somebody, finding you. But it was fun to see Juan. Managing all the board, like to him, like he's arrived right big time. He was the broadcast manager at the National Open, and it was because of him. I was following Sebi, I was following Kyron, I was following everyone's games.
Was he involved with the commentary that was being done too?
No. Do you know anything about that, Nick? Was
Elliot did the commentary?
Who did?
Elliot.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe Judith recommended to.
Who was he doing it with?
All by himself. Well, that was the commentary after the games.
But they didn't have like a channel like live.
Oh, the online. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. I ran into Elliot there too. Saw him for a little bit.
Wow.
But
you go halfway across the country to meet the people that you work with.
Yeah, of course. Just say hey, just in a different place. And
But there were people from the East Coast, from all over the country.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But what's going on in the games? Like I'm over here talking about.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for about quite a while now.
Nick was losing, and now he's winning.
Yeah, it's.
Who are you playing, Nick?
I am playing Sacrifice and Crush. Who is that?
Sauce.
Sauce.
Yeah. Oh, Sauce. Okay,
Sauce.
well.
There's only 8 of us in the tournament.
Yeah, there's 9. Where's everyone at? I think they're not used to the Thursday.
Yes, I think it hasn't been for a while. People had kind of forgotten.
I mean, it could also be that they're punishing us for sort of not having an arena for a while.
Abel, what are the COVID restrictions at the club now?
Well, what we're doing, actually, that's a good question.
And the mechanics in general.
So the last I heard, which was today, is that if you're vaccinated, you don't have to mask up. And this is aligned with the San Francisco County public health guidelines, right? So if you're vaccinated, you don't have to mask up. But mechanics has the right to impose restrictions that are more strict if it wants to. So, for example, because we started the TNM under the guideline that masks were required, we're going to continue doing that. The same with the Addison Memorial this weekend. We're going to require masks for that tournament. I think for the marathon, the next marathon in July 13th, we might just go that route where we require masks only for vaccinated people, but those who are not must wear a mask. I haven't decided yet which way. I'd sort of prefer to go that way. I just want to make sure that it's the right way to go for us. So, but I think the Institute as a whole, I think the guideline reflecting the San Francisco County guideline is that if you are vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. As a patron, what I don't know yet is as employees, do we have to wear a mask when we're there? So I'll get clarity on that. So I think that's where we're at with regards to that.
So we don't have to wear a mask.
Well, I have to get clarity whether this extends to employees, but I think that does. I think we don't have to.
Okay.
I will get clarity on that, though. Online, you don't have to wear a mask. See, everyone, you guys are so focused, like you don't even get the joke. What is up?
I've got a poor game.
And is that Alan Finkelstein? He's saying it was probably a mistake for him to play the Open in Vegas. Why is that? You have like terrible results? That's the thing with these, like something like the National Open. If you have a bad tournament, it feels like you've just wasted a whole week because there's a lot that goes into getting to Vegas and doing all that, and you know. And then if you go there and you just have this miserable tournament, it seems like, you know, what did I do here? I could have been doing other things with my week.
Yeah, but still, it was an event. I liked especially seeing Reka there. She just seemed to be enjoying herself so much.
Yeah, and she did, from what I hear. And especially for her to have, like, kind of a really cool chess experience like that before she heads off to Oxford University in the fall. And yeah, they are in Hungary right now. Actually.
Oh, already?
Just arrived today. So Judith is actually going to be pairing the Thursday marathon, having just woken up, and
Wow.
as commitment. Commitment. That is Mechanics Institute next level commitment right there. How's your game, Paul?
Oh, I blew it.
Did you? I was going to switch to it. Should I switch to it or should I not?
Well, I thought I did, but maybe I didn't.
All right,
I can't tell anymore.
Now I have to switch to it. So
look at this E6 move. Wow.
What is he doing?
Oh, I'm just very impressed. You were there at the Morrowgate Chess Club outside.
Yeah, have you ever? Yeah. Well, it was a once in a lifetime thing, Nick.
It's a beautiful part of the state.
It really is.
And I just saw a picture of that big outdoor. Very cool. Is that like in a park or something?
Yeah, it's downtown. No, it's on the water. It's on the waterfront. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted.
I'm like distracting you right now.
It's on the water. It's one of those beach kind of like little bit carnival almost atmosphere. Not carnival, but
like carnival, like that, like dancing in the streets.
Stratus Jr.
That's Alan Finkelstein, who just said
thrown to the wolves.
Yeah, he's looking for some
blood.
Looking for some blood because it got taken from him at the National Open, apparently.
Really?
There we go. Here's the game. As for Nick and Paul, you guys are leading the arena. Paul in first.
Points.
Whoa, I think my chess.com is got stuck there.
You're gonna blame chess.com.
Got stuck.
Your chess.com got stuck.
It did.
How does that happen?
Well, I know I made a move and the piece just kind of got stuck between squares or something.
You want to hear some news that we just got the other day? Kyron Griffith is going to be moving to Boston for a year.
Oh no, he's been
a
man for a while.
It's temporary, so he says. But yeah, he's going to Boston for a year. But the plan is to come back. So we really look forward to him coming back. But we're gonna miss him because he was a big part of the club, and I know a lot of players look forward to coming and getting a shot to play him and just kind of seeing his games. Wish him, those close to him all the best over there, but we look forward to him coming back, and maybe he starts tearing it up a little over there at the clubs over there. So that'll be fun to watch, and maybe he still hangs out at the things like Thursday Night Marathon or something. You never know.
I just played a bad move, Nick.
You did.
Oh well.
I can confirm it. And if I can confirm it, it's bad.
Well, Paul, one bad move doesn't lose a chess game.
Okay, I like that, Nick. I like that. It sounds good.
May not be true. But
Nick's got a tough game against Limelight over here.
Uh-huh.
I give Nick the edge in an end game here. Nick's trying to play tricks over here.
Yeah. Paul's taught me, cheap is good.
How's the middle game TNM?
Oh, that class is going very well.
Yeah.
It's I think some of the students there they're kind of beginners or just getting into tournament testing, so that's a really good class for them.
There you go. And I'm going to put that link in the chat just so people can get a sense of sort of the type of course offerings we do. It's a lot of fun, especially this, because talking about middle game strategies, but you're using TNM games, right? And
yes,
that's a lot of fun. I mean, tying two things
well.
that are mechanics. I feel
I'm getting outplayed in the complications, Nick.
Oh, I'll just sacrifice something is my advice.
Sacrifice and crush. 23 minutes left in the arena.
23.
And we just got another entry for the Thursday marathon. We got about half the entries for our Thursday night marathon in the last couple of days, which is crazy. I mean, we may get to 45, 50 entries, which is actually kind of cool to see, because I was curious whether when live over the board chess came back, what would be the demand for like an online rated weekday event, and it's still pretty strong. So good to know, especially since we are going to continue having Thursday night marathon and other online events. But really looking forward to Saturday with the Addison Memorial. Nice one-day event.
Abel, I'm wondering, how are you going to survive with Judith in Hungary?
Well, I mean, we got good teamwork here, so she's I mean, she's still working a couple days a week, so like she's still actively working while she's there. So we just have this system where when it comes to the live stuff, I'm handling that. When it comes to a lot of the online stuff, she's doing the bulk of that. And truth be told, we've been doing this for like 7 years, because she goes away every year. We already sort of have our system down of how we team up on it. So this is like nothing for us. we sort of already know the drill when it comes to this. So everything should be fine. And if it's not, then I just call on you guys to come bail me out.
All right, but yeah, I guess Judith, she's just so used to it. She's so good. She can be online, do her work from anywhere.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's even with the time differential, we have it, strategize. And then there's days if she's traveling, she lets me know, and then I know that I'm taking the bulk of whatever's happening on any given day. But we do that for each other anyway. So yeah, it should be good. And we sort of mapped out the tournament schedule throughout the summer. So we know what dates, what's happening, and so should be good to go. And Nick got that win against Limelight.
And I'm about to get the loss.
And now Nick's got game 2 against Sacrifice and Crush.
And Sus, yes. I'm hoping to play you, Paul. We can have a Morro Bay type game.
There you go.
A Morro Bay game.
You can do this, Paul.
I can?
Sure.
I can do what?
You gotta do that swindle. Swindle time. Again, everyone, if you're watching, you want to see some action chess tonight at 6:30 p.m. starts round 1 of the Thursday night marathon. If you have not seen who's playing and who's entered, you should check it out because it's sort of a star-studded Thursday marathon. Sriram Krishna Kumar is in the chat. Why is he not in the Thursday night marathon? I don't know. And yeah, it'll be exciting. The broadcast is going to start at 7 p.m. for the Thursday marathon. So we will be on with live coverage of round 1 and 2, starting at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Pacific time.
So is Gadir Guseno playing in this Thursday night marathon?
He is playing, as is Alex Lenderman. And Balachandra Dulipala, International Master, is playing. Elliot Winslow, Max Gadajlovic, Mike Walder, Austin Mai, Tom Mazer, Kaylin Melville, Jonah Bush, and on and on and on and on. Cal McCarty Sneed. And then just a lot of the TNM and Thursday Night Marathon regulars. And Nathan Fong just jumped in. So be an excited tournament.
It's a real star-studded field there.
Yeah. Sriram's playing the Philadelphia Invitational and World Open back-to-back. That's crazy. You should just stay there and then just play the U.S. Open. It's not that far.
It's funny, all these regular traditional tournaments are back. It's hard to get used to.
Yeah. And I'm considering something. Let's check on Paul over here.
Paul's not doing well.
Yeah, Paul.
Paul's the exchange down in an end game and has been outplayed.
I'm considering playing the U.S. Open Blitz Championship during the U.S. Open because the Blitz Championship's on a Saturday night after all the delegate meeting things. And I've never played in a U.S. Open. That's one of the tournaments I've never played. Yeah, I'm considering it, even though Blitz is like my worst thing. I think I may do that. And then I can say I did it. And that's it.
That would be great if only Paul and I could stream that Blitz tournament.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'll take a DGT board with me and I'll just say, hey, Nick and Paul want to stream it, so I'm just gonna my board. This is gonna be my board all the time. They could just stream it. We just got to get Juan hooked up to do a U.S. Open DGT boards. I'm thinking they got their own people for that though. Let's go, Paul. Both players under 10 seconds.
Oh, so it's down to the wire. Anything could happen there.
Paul's going to try some tomfoolery here.
Try some bologna.
Some
Bologna is good
chicanery.
stuff.
Man, look at Paul. Look at Paul. Paul trying to make something out of nothing at all.
Ah,
Okay.
That didn't sound good.
You tried valiantly, but
I resign, Nick.
Oh,
you resigned well, though. I think you guys might play
No,
each
I'm
other.
playing you, Nick.
Yeah, there it is.
oh, very good.
All right, now let's
13
entertain the
minutes left.
crowd. We got 13 minutes left.
Okay, so what do we do? We'll play like Tony Miles, but
Oh no!
20 moves of it, remember.
There you go.
Right.
What is this called? St. George or something?
Owens.
The Owens?
No, Owens
No,
is B6.
Oh yeah, it's the Miles.
The Miles?
Yeah, this is. They when Miles played it against Karpov when he was world champion, the Russians were insulted.
Right, I was going to say.
How can
Actually,
you-
probably a good choice against Karpov. Maybe not so good against Spassky or something.
Why would that be?
I don't know. It was a funny. Well, Miles got a decent opening, didn't he, Nick?
he did indeed.
Yeah. And I don't. Spassky had a more sort of a direct way of playing against these.
Yeah, very natural talent, and Karpov at that time had all the preparation. His openings, he had the Soviet machine helping him.
Yeah, he probably didn't think a lot for himself, right?
Enough, but
Enough, yeah. Guy was awfully good.
He was indeed. Oh, no. For a moment, I forgot I was playing you, Paul. I was talking about.
Oh, that's okay. I don't know what to do.
Looking at the current, Nick is in first. Paul's in second. So, Paul, you need to defeat Nick in order to move up the ladder here.
Or we could get more points if we finish before 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Get another game in.
That is true. That is true.
I'm beginning to understand a bit of this arena strategy. It's not that you win the games necessarily. It's just that you play a lot of them.
A lot of them. And you know who was keen on that strategy was John Donaldson, because we had John play an arena one time before a tournament. Actually, I think we did it for his tournament in December, the John Donaldson Championship. We had it online last year. So he came in, did an arena for it, and he was talking, the goal here, you just got to get volume of games. So, if you know you're going to lose, you resign right away, and then you move on. And like, wow, this is like a seasoned professional here. He knows all the strategies.
John was always very good with the rules. He knew. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, but it's a 20th move, so.
Well, thank you kindly, Paul. Thank you very much.
Yep.
If we were on the big board in Morro Bay,
would have gone for the kill. Huh?
Oh, I got Limelight again.
Okay, you beat him. You're number 2 at least in the tournament.
Yeah, just.
Have you played him yet?
Yes.
Nick? Did you beat him?
Yes.
I only drew with him earlier.
Oh. Funny, young Morphy is in 3rd place with a 1422 rating.
Wow, look at this. Paul is playing the Benko, or Benko-ish. Jeez, what is this? Mike Saylor just joined.
Ah, nice to see Mike, although it's a little later than usual.
Yeah, stopping by. 9 minutes left in the arena. So, Paul, you're looking at all that open space over there on the queen side as compensation with that bishop on that diagonal?
I didn't have it quite worked out like that.
It sounded good, though, the way I said it.
Well, these Benko positions are, what's he going to do? Is he going to really do that? Go for it.
And one more time, everyone, at 6:30, round one of the Thursday night marathon begins tonight. Different format, 2 games per evening, game in 35 plus 5. And so we'll have rounds 1 and 2 tonight. The broadcast starts at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So Nick, Paul, and I will be right here. Judith will be pairing all the games and starting the round at 6:30. So by the time we get on, the action should be well underway, and we'll bring that all to you. If anyone out there still wants to register, just click on that link. I just put it in the chat. Still time to jump in and take part in the Thursday night marathon. 8 rounds. And Judith is in the chat saying cheers from Hungary.
My God.
Wow.
And you got your coffee? It's like early morning over there. Café?
Oh.
Ready to go. So, yeah, Thursday night marathon. Everything is set and ready. Looking forward to it. It's kind of an exciting week for us because we had the Tuesday night marathon. A lot of action there. Jet lag helps, yeah. And then we got the start of the Thursday night marathon, and we got the big Addison Memorial this weekend. We already have 50 plus players. We're going to get some more tomorrow, no doubt. It'll be exciting. And then, yeah, big week for the Mechanics Institute, live and online.
I've played some bad moves.
Yeah. It's looking like that.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Nick's got the great boomer.
I can't believe Judith is there online. Middle of what time in Hungary? It's 3 a.m. Or is it 4 a.m.?
Gosh, is it 3, 6, 7, 10, 1, 2, 3.
I'm just playing moves, Nick. This is terrible. This is the worst.
4 or something. But having to do stuff like this helps keep her out of trouble, Phil. It keeps her focused, so this is good. Man, Chess Monster trying to
is getting crushed.
Find a way out here. Trying to figure this out. 5 minutes left.
Terrible.
And you can't even just sit there because it's 5 minutes. You only have 3 minutes.
I'm just hoping he's hoping for a blunder.
Paul's hoping that his mom calls him to dinner or something.
I'm just hoping for a blunder.
That's just the strategy. He's got to hope for a blunder. Well, this is speed chess. It can happen. It can happen to you.
And there is 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the arena.
Yeah.
So
11 players now.
if you have a bad position, you have to survive.
It's not. It's really bad, Nick.
There we go. Tough one.
Ugh.
Nick is handling his business. Just because I think it's
Great
funny.
rumor.
Oh, I can't reveal that. I thought it'd be fun.
Just making the wrong moves.
I'll tell you something after the game, Nick, but I'm curious how this plays out. I can't reveal it, but this
For
is
962, he's making lots of logical
this is
moves.
very
There's some
interesting,
mistakes, but
we're gonna test your grandmaster. Well, that changed.
well, let's not rush it. I like Great Boomer. You know, there's
Oh man, he's extending the game a little.
respect for my opponent.
What I was gonna say, because it doesn't apply now, is that there was like a mate and 9 on the board, and it was actually then it went to 8, and then 7, then 6, and then 5. I was like, wow, this is like, GMs has solved the mate and 9, and then it changed.
Okay. Well, okay. Thank you, Great Boomer. We'll
There we go.
end this one.
2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Paul's still in it with Limelight. I think the goal for Paul should be to get it to where he can have enough time to be able to just sit there and then not lose. Like if he can do that, that should be the goal.
Paul's just lost on the board here.
That's what I like about Chiron. He doesn't let things like that bother him. Lost on the board.
Man, so what? He says, lost on the board. Let me try to win it anyway.
I know.
Like all those movies, you know, the hero, he's facing impossible odds, but he's undaunted.
Yeah, Chiron got his final IM norm at the National Open. I think he even won like $500 with a great score.
Oh,
He needs the rating. He needs to get 2,400 FIDE, but I think he's only like a handful of points away. Especially
he'll do
after
that
this last Tuesday, he beat Elliott at Mechanics. But he has a bye next week, so he's not playing next week. But he's already taken first place down. So he's probably like 5 points away from 24.
I'm resigning.
no, not allowed. Not allowed. 1 minute to go.
1 minute to go, and
Fight
Paul's
to
got
the
a
end,
minute
Paul.
24 left.
My chess is so bad. Sometimes.
Yeah. Chiron needs to get 2,400 FIDE. And the way he was talking, I think he's just like 4 or 5 points away.
Wow. Look at that little sneaky move.
13 seconds. Are you still playing?
He's going to live. He's going to survive.
Yes. Yes. All right. That's
Going to survive.
one.
He survived.
It's over.
Good job, Paul.
I don't know about that.
I I know it doesn't feel good, but you know what? We're trying to give you whatever boost we can here.
Yeah.
But you did get the bronze medal. Young
Nick,
Morphe
you
got the silver. Fantastic.
yeah.
So congrats. So we are back. The arena is back. But remember, it's on Thursdays now. So thanks to everyone playing and everyone watching. The Thursday night marathon live broadcast is going to start at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So tune back here on our channel.
It's starting at 7.
Starting at 7. The game started at 6:30, but the broadcast starting at 7.
Okay, gotcha.
We got round 1, and then round 2 after that. And
so we'll see everybody in an hour.
We'll see you in an hour. So for everyone tuning in and watching, thanks for coming back to the arena. We'll see you at the Thursday night marathon. We got a lot of strong players we're looking forward to covering, and we will see everyone in a bit.